Hi, everybody. I'm Julie Salva with Stamp and Shine with Julie Salva. I am so excited because this is episode 1, round 1 of the Great American Stamp Show. So here's how it works. You are going to look at 4 projects, mine, and then you're going to look at the links in the YouTube description above so you can see my friends Brandi, Shannon, and Jodi stamp their projects. We're all using the same stamp set, gorgeously made, and you have one job. Watch all 4 videos and then vote for the one that you think is the best. How do you vote? By liking the video. That's how you do it. I am so excited for you to be here. I'm excited to share my project with you. I'm excited to stamp with my friends. And I'm even more excited for you to vote for me, please. I'm not above begging. Anyway, are you guys ready to see my project? Let's go. Here we go, round 1 of the Great American Stamp Show. You are watching me, well, my hands right now, Julie Salva with Stamp and Shine with Julie Salva. So here's the stamp set that we're using. Gorgeously made. I adore this bundle. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I love any stamp set that has words in it. I feel like I'm getting a bang for my buck there. So hello, thank you, you're a great friend. Perfect. I have some font. I get typecast font. I don't know what that's called, but I have it. You guys will too if you get this set. We've got 2 great fronds here. We've got a little distressed look. So I like that. This is great for kind of a vintage look if you wanted to use that. On the inside, you can see the stamps, but I want to point out the dies to you as well because this is a bundle. So you've got 2 great fronds. I don't know if that's the word frond. It's a fun word. So you've got 2 great fronds, if you will, that you can use. And I'm going to show you what they look like when they're cut out. Now, these are cut out with vellum. I'm going to use one of them. I'm not going to tell you which one yet. Oh, they're tangled up. Get untangled. Thank you. On the card. Okay, so there's one, and I think that's super pretty. I used it on the vellum cardstock. And then here's the other. A little bit more sheer, a little bit more delicate. Also, though, really, really pretty. Also, you've got a jagged edge. You've got like a spiral ring notebook edge that you can use. And then you have this great label that has torn edges too. So putting all this together, if you're a vintage kind of girl, this is for you. Or guy. But guess what? I didn't do vintage on my card. Are you ready to see the project that I'm going to show you? So this is my entry. Ta-da! This is my card. You're a great friend. And I'm going to tell you how I did it right now. So you ready? Let's go. So one of my new favorite colors. I adore Pretty Peacock. I think it is so, well, pretty. And I think that you guys will too. It's just a really nice, elegant, deep blue-green. And I love that. So I'm going to fold it in half. This is my base. The next thing that I'm going to do, and I've done some of the work ahead of time because we don't have a lot of time on this video. So I have done some pre-work. I took a piece of basic white cardstock. I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. I have embossed with the crosshatch embossing folder. Now this folder comes in the set of 3 embossing folders. It's an online exclusive, so you can only find it there. So you get 3 really great neutral prints of embossing folders for $30, which I think is a wonderful deal. I also used the largest circle for the stylish shapes dies, and I cut out that circle. So I've got that stitching there. I've got the embossing here. I've got the circle. So there's a lot of interest happening right there. Now, here's the thing. This month, you know, all of our DSP is on sale. If you're new to Stampin' Up, DSP is simply Designer Series paper. What is Designer Series paper? Pretty paper. So I have taken the coordinating DSP, the coordinating pretty paper that matches this bundle. And you know what? I am really, really good at remembering names of things, except the opposite of that. So I think this is gorgeously made. I think it's like, you know what? I might have it here. No, I don't. Majestically made, beautifully made. Somebody feel my pain, feel my pain. It's something made. Marvelously made, I think. Anyway, I love this paper. I'm going to tell you why. One of my mottos, and if you've been to one of my classes before, you've seen me stamp online before, you know that one of my mottos is let the paper do the work. And this paper does the work. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer so you can see. But there's this gorgeous, gorgeous wildflower print. And then very subtly underneath it, you've got some typewritten words there. And then you have the pretty peacock right there that's kind of just a fun background thing. It's just so subtle, but this works together so nicely. So I cut this DSP down to 3 by 3 because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it and mount it behind the circle. Now here's a trick for you, okay? If you look closely, you can see that it's not quite wide enough. I mean, literally by like a 1/16 of an inch. So I could have cut this to 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 and I wouldn't have this problem. But I want to get the most bang for my buck. So with the 12 by 12 paper, if I cut it to 3 by 3, well, what happens is now I get, watch me math, 16 of these 3 by 3 sheets out of one piece of DSP. So that to me is worth it. Now you notice I'm using the glue dots and I'm putting a glue dot in each corner here. The reason I'm not using adhesive is because since that border is so close with the circle, if the adhesive is not placed exactly right, it'll pop through. So let me tell you something about Julie Sala. I do just about nothing exactly right. Just about nothing. In fact, I pride myself on being the demonstrator for people who mess up. Because my friends, I'm going to tell you something. I have made every mistake there is in stamping, including setting ribbon on fire in front of about 30 women at a workshop. And I have recovered. I am still here to talk about it. And so if you are somebody that makes mistakes, I'm here for you. Okay, so look at that. See how pretty that is? So again, the paper is doing the work. I'm not, the paper is. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go on, I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to adhere this to the pretty peacock background. By the way, isn't that a beautiful background as well? All right, here we go. And adhered. Look at that. Look at that. It is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, but I want to add some fun to it. We need a little bit of fun. So here's the fun. By the way, eagle eye people, you know who you are. There's where my little gap is right there. But no one is going to see it because the fun is getting ready to happen. So I am going to use the delicate frond that I cut earlier, okay? And that's going to go right here. Now there's a couple ways that you could adhere it. You could adhere it with glue dots if you wanted to, because vellum is sheer, so it's always a little bit tricky. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to use the fine tip glue pen. I really like this. Now I am old, I am 57, and I am going to be the first to tell you, truthfully, getting this back in here, this little stick here, it's a work. I mean, it's going to take me a minute. You will notice I will not do that on camera. Nobody has time for that. I'm going to grab my silicone mat. If you don't have one of these, oh my gosh, it is so not a sexy purchase, but it is exactly what you need for adhesives. It's going to keep your adhesive from getting stuck places where you don't want it stuck. So I love when I'm doing fine tip glue to do it on this silicone mat. Have you guys tried that too? If you have, you are equally as smart as I am. And if you haven't, also equally as smart. Let's give this a shot here just to see if it can be done. You guys, are your eyes bad too? Mine are so bad. And I have glasses on even. Okay, that's going to the side. We're not even going to worry about it. So I'm going to take this and I am going to adhere my vellum frond that came as part of the bundle right there. Now here's the thing, I'm not worried about how good it's going to stick. It's going to hold, not to worry. I've got lots of tools in my tool chest to make this thing work, and you're getting ready to see one of them. But the main pieces are held down really nicely here. Here's a tip. I like these top pieces kind of sticking up. It gives my card movement and direction, and I like that. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go with my coordinating colors here of Berry Burst, and one of my favorites, Lemon Lime Twist. And then listen to me here on this, okay? Listen to me. You got to have this punch. If you do not have the bow punch, or how do you say it, y'all? Bow. If you don't have it, I'm going to call it the leaf punch. You need it. Add it to your next order. First of all, it coordinates with a brand new stamp set that one of our $1 Million Achievers created, Rachel Tessman. But it is amazing for adding interest to your card. So I've punched one leaf with the larger one, and then I'm going to punch this little accent with my berry burst, okay? And that's going to go right here. So far, y'all, I've stamped nothing. I'm going to tell you something. If you do not have this designer series paper, you've got to get it. It's just gorgeous, okay? All right, so I'm going to adhere these. Back to my silicone mat. I am going to take my seal and just put a little dab right down there, and that's going to work for me because I wanted a little bit more here. Okay, there's that. Y'all, I love building like paper collages like this. I love it. I think it makes the card super fun, and I think that anyone who receives it will also love it too. So look at that. So there are my leaves, kind of giving some interest. Go right over here in the center to the card. By the way, if you've not watched me before, I am the worst technical person ever. So my main goal is just to show up in the camera lens. So if I have done that, it is a raving success. This is a raving success. My regular followers know, they just laugh at me. In fact, last week, no lie, I was stamping and my entire camera mount broke. It fell apart. I mean, the whole thing was just like, shh. And so that was probably one of my not great experiences. Okay, I have also pre-cut this. Now you might ask yourself, Julie, why did you die cut everything ahead of time? Well, because here's the thing. If I die cut right here on my little table, what's gonna happen is it's gonna shake like an earthquake. Shake like an earthquake. So if you want that experience, just shake right now where you're at. Just shh. There, we just die cut. Perfect. So I went ahead and pre-did this, and trust me, I did you a favor. I'm using my Pretty Peacock, which matches my Pretty Peacock card base. You're a great friend. Guys, tip here, okay? With this small font, you just want to gently stamp, okay? If you push down too hard, you're going to get a glob. How do I know? Because I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. You're a great friend. You are a great friend, and you are a great friend. You know, Shannon and Brandi and Jodi, who I'm stamping with in this, and you're going to go watch their videos. You'll see the links in the comments above. They are great friends, but not right now. Right now, they are my competitors. They are my competitors, and I have no love for them, just so you know. Okay, dimensionals. I love a dimensional. I'm going to pop that right on the back and peel that off. The sentiment, you're a great friend. It's going to go right here, kind of catty corner, just a little bit off center, okay? What do I need now? You know it. These are my tried and true accessories. Some linen thread. So here I go. I am going to do a double bow. I love a double bow. And people ask me, how do you do it? And I'm going to tell you, I mean, this is easy. If I can do this, you can do this. So I just cut my linen thread twice as long as I want it to be. Match it up at the ends. Cut this piece right here. Now I know right now somebody is saying to themselves, that girl did not need to cut that much linen thread. She did not need that much linen thread. And you know what? You are right. But can I tell you something? I'm not fighting ribbon. I am not fighting ribbon that is a little bit too short. I'm just not going to do it. I will throw away 1/8 of an inch of linen thread just to prove a point. So I've tied this. I am going to obviously trim a little bit. Glue dot, where are you? Right here. Okay. Glue dot goes right there. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I love this. I love it. Okay. So there's that. Now listen, what do we need? Gems, Julie, we need gems. You are so right. I am going to use these gems. These are the 2023, 2025 in color dots. You're saying, Julie, why? You didn't use any of the in colors. I know, but can I tell you something? I think they're a little bit magic because this one I know is supposed to be Moody Mauve, but I'm gonna tell you what, girl, it looks exactly, come on, like Berry Burst. I know right now what you're saying, Julie, take a tool, whatever, the tool kit, the tool thing. Well, I would, but I broke it. Oh, this looks so good. Okay, and I'm waiting for my new one to come in. I like these because there's 3 different, good grief, these are on here, aren't they? There we go. There's 3 different shapes, so I like to use one of each shape. Come here, please. Don't embarrass me in front of the people. Okay, well, consider myself embarrassed. All right, hold on. Hold on. I know what I can use, even though my is broken. This paper piercer. Come on, baby. There we go. Somebody's behaving. I'm going to get this one. I will not waste this. There we go. You guys. Ta-da. Ta-da. I don't sing. I love this. I love this card. If somebody sent me this card, I would be thrilled. Okay, one final thing. Because it's pretty peacock, it's pretty dark in there for me to write a message. So I am going to grab this insert that I have already pre-cut. I have pre-cut it to the same dimension, 4 by 5 1/4. I am going to grab my stamp set. You'll notice I've only used 1 block. If you are new to stamping, here's my tip for you. And you need to get blocks. Get one that is a nice size so that you can put some large things on it. You can put some small things. You can see that this is hanging over. That's okay. I don't need that part. Okay. And let's stamp that right there. Look, that's where I'm going to stamp my sentiment, or not stamp it. I'm going to be able to write my little note for "You're a great friend." Like, dear everyone who votes for me, you are a great friend. And I am so appreciative of your vote. So appreciative of your vote. So I hope, let me get this in here, that you guys have had fun with me. We only had about 15 minutes each to do this. So look at that, I've got ink on my... So I hope I did it. So there we go. You are a great friend, and my note will go in there. Y'all, I had so much fun. I've had so much fun. Let me bring the camera up real quick. Hello! I know, it's kind of like a seance in here with all the lights and stuff, but not having them, well, it makes it kind of dark. That's okay. Chaos behind me. I had a retreat this weekend. It is what it is. You guys, I love this. So let me tell you what you have to do. You have 1 week to vote on the winner. So here's what you're going to want to do. Up in the comments, or in the description of this video, you're going to see the links to Shannon with Stampin' Shenanigans. I love that. Brandi with Brandi Stamps, Brandi Barnard, and Jodi Reinert with Stamp with Jodi. You're going to see those. Go watch their videos too. And then come back and vote for me. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm really not. Vote for the one that you like the best, okay? You'll have 1 week to do that. At the end of the week, we will post a graphic letting you know who won, and that person is going to have to defend their title because we're coming back for round two on Thursday, June 29th. That is 2 weeks from tonight. So I hope that you guys have had a great time. I hope you love this video. I hope you love the other videos. I hope you enjoy yourself. But most of all, I thank you for stopping by the Great American Stampin' Show. I'll see you soon. Again, Julie Salva, Stamp and Shine with Julie Salva. Have a fantastic night and go watch the other videos. Seriously, go do it now. Bye-bye.